Hey guys, it's AlphaWarMeister back, and what could this crazy contraption in front of me be? By chance, could it be a... Oh my freaking god. You scared the shit out of me, man. Don't do that. Actually, this is a dual-purpose mob grinder. I can't talk. I keep saying you know. Well, this is one of those simple... You found a spawner! Hooray! Yes, this is a spawner. Shut up. But, you found a spawner. Hooray. Freaking do, right? All the good shit. Now, say it's a skeleton spawner. So, yeah, skeletons. Now, what would you do but build a mob trap for it? Or break it if you're an idiot, but, you know. Anyway, so you've got your stereotypical, like, bring all the skeletons up with the water. The same, just get them to a high height. Now, you can do one of two things. You can do a drowning trap, which is shown here, where they swim up, and they swim up into a water source block, and they have no way to breathe, so they just sit there and drown, because mobs always swim upwards if there's a water source block, which can be used to the advantage of us, and kills them. See? The drowning. The drowning. And now, obviously, people have done this before. This isn't, like, original. This isn't cool. This isn't neat. This isn't awesome. This isn't spectacular. But it is. Now, see, drowning item pickup. What? Drowning trap item pickup. Now, all the items from the dying skeletons will just drop straight through the water. It's kind of irritating with the water sounds, but Jesus Christ, man. Get out. No. And so all the items just, drop down here, all, item-like. And, I've been doing some testing for this, so there's a lot of shit in there. But, this is, obviously, the trap requires not much effort. You don't even have to kill them yourself. The water does all the work for you. But it's very efficient, very fast, very useful. And if you don't have a lot of time, and say this is a very effective trap for SMP. I've used this trap for SMP on multiple occasions. It's very, very useful, but only in those certain situations, where you need to get shit done fast. But hold on, I'm gonna go flip the lever. Now, say you want an experience grinder. Just flip the lever. You see the redstone signal, and now the redstone signal activates these things, which release these pistons, which then allow a water source down to this drop tube. Doobity-doobity-doo. Come on, skeletons, go, be free. And by free, I mean, do my bidding. Now, see, I don't like that. They're taking fall damage right there. They don't normally take fall damage when they spawn, so it's messing up my statistics a lot. Annoying as crap, but, gotta work with it. Some of these skeletons will die on impact, just spawning a few, like freaking trillion. So they're swimming up, swimming up, as, skeletons do. And then they come to this. So they go down, and they drop. And as you can see, they don't die. They've dropped just enough to make it a one-punch kill. And see, some of them are dying, but those are the ones that were taking the fall damage when I was spawning them. So most of them, if this were to be an actual spawner and these were actually spawning, then they would not take any damage during spawning. So they would be the ones that are alive. Now each one of these, most of them at least, are a one-punch kill, as you want them to be. Obviously, some of them will take more than one punch, but just because not all the things in Minecraft that should be, like, statistically the same are always statistically the same. I mean, you could always use a sword, but that takes a lot of durability off of a sword, and why would you want to do that? So, you can pretty much just one-punch them all. If you really even felt like it, you could just get, like, a stone sword and something. So yeah. Look at all these morons. They're just piling in. So yeah, you can pretty much one-hit punch them. And this way, you get the drops and the experience, but you also have a chance to get rare drops like bows, which is really one of the cooler things about this, because sometimes from these skeletons you can actually get a power 1 bow, which is always cool. Especially if you're like new to the game, you don't have like an enchanting table or anything. Not new to the game, but like new to a world. You don't have an enchanting table or anything like that. You can get enchanted shit for free. Don't shoot me, asshole. But yeah, all in all, it's pretty cool. But if you want to get even crazier, you can make a shit ton of skeletons. And I'm not saying this is like possible, because obviously this is me spawning them with mob eggs. This isn't like an actual spawner, so the rates are not going to be this amazing. But let's really overcharge the system with skeletons. Let's see how many of these guys we can get in one area, and then let's throw a health potion at them. Let's just see the chaos that ensues after doing that, because it's a lot of fun. You see just how many skeletons there are here. Also, the thing about this that's cool is that you could implement the same idea in a say you're playing like a Vex map and you found a spawner, or even like a set of 4 spawners, like I found with the creeper traps. Yeah, with the creeper spawners of like the groups of 4, is that this is just as effective in an adventure map, a challenge map, as it is in as it is in a regular game. So you could always use this, and maybe you don't want to use like the dual one, use all the redstone and crap, but it is possible to make drowning and XP drop traps in an adventure map. It's almost easier, because spawners are obviously much easier to find in a Vex map than they are in a like your normal everyday dungeon exploration. And so, yeah. Now sometimes you'll get weird shit like this where they'll actually have glitched out into a place they're not supposed to be, because they're naughty bastards. But that's just because there's so many of them, and they're just pouring out. Glowstone, 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 glowstone. And so yeah. So just skeletons like you would never believe. And honestly, if you were to find like a group of 8 or 9 spawners at one time, having this many skeletons would not be that rare. Having this many, well, I mean, obviously this is a ridiculous amount of skeletons, but just stick with me. Now I'm gonna spawn some more, because I just want to see how freaking overcharged I can make this, and really cause some shit. Now I guess this would be considered a creative build, I suppose. So I'm probably gonna put this in my creative build. Don't take damage. Don't take fall damage. You're messing up my freaking statistics, you jerk. Jerks. Stop it! Why is it that when you fall from higher, you don't... Screw you guys. So yeah, a lot of skeletons. A lot of skeletons. Now as you can see, just walking up to it, it launches you. I mean, look at this. Pooh! Pooh! Pew! Wow, look at that. Pew! Pew! That's awesome. Can't put a lever on glass. Alright, so we've got a crap ton of these guys now. Now what would happen if I were to, you know, just pop few you in the face? Obviously, that's not as effective as just turbocharge and kicking all their asses. But I'm gonna wait for all these guys to funnel out. It's I made the tubbles. I made the tubbles out of glass. I made the tunnels out of glass just because it's fun to watch them kind of fly up, and they're in no danger of burning as long as you just look. I'll show you. They're in no danger of burning as long as you just put a block right above their head, a solid block that's not glass. Otherwise, they'll start burning. But look at how many freaking skeletons there are here. That is unbelievable. Whoo! Bam! That's pretty cool. Now just wait for these last skeletons to funnel in. Now sometimes, obviously, 1 or 2 of them will get stuck there, but it's not that bad. And he died, I don't know why. Alright, come on, you bastards. Get your ass in gear. You can always change the drop platform to make it look like something a little more interesting. I mean, this is all up to you. This is just a basic, like, schematic for it. So, if you were to throw a potion... Ooh! Instantaneous death, and now frame lag. So, yeah. A lot of experience from that. And you also, geez, it's deafening how loud it. And see, look, you get a lot of cool shit from that. And you also get a crap ton of items. Like, that was like 4 or 5, no, that was like 7 stacks of stuff. Arrows and bones. And if you're on an SMP server, let's be honest, you've always needed more arrows and more bones for just any purpose. So, now the XP grinder is much more of a, it's definitely, if you have the time, then it's more worth it. And, the drowner is just, it's more of an AFK kind of thing. Like, if you just want to sit there and collect items, like you want to go AFK for the night, you just want to collect items the whole night, then you definitely want to use a grinder. Or, sorry, not a grinder, but the drowning trap. And the XP trap is definitely, if you have more time and potions, really, because it's going to take a lot of time to fist each skeleton. Yeah, I was looking for a word that wasn't that, but I couldn't find it. So yeah, it'll take a while to fist each skeleton to death. So, just something I was working on in my cool little world. Ooh, look, the little fountain I made. Put a picture of it on the Minecraft forums if you want to go check it out. That I'm not finished with yet. I'll be posting something on that eventually, I guess. Forgot to put glass back here. But yeah, now it's not that hard to build. Obviously, it's very basic, especially if you've built this kind of thing before. It's just adding a piston to this and making it work. Yeah. But anyway, this is AlphaWarMeister signing off. Adios.